All right, thanks, guys. The Sharks take on the Devils, 7 o'clock Eastern puck drop in New Jersey. The Devils are minus 125, totals at 6 flat. Now, we did see a nickel fade of New Jersey and movement upward on the total. The Devils open $1.30 down to minus 125. Total open 5.5 up to 6 flat. 66% are leaning San Jose, 73% shaded toward the over. Right now, the Sharks are plus 105 on the money line. New Jersey plus $1.90, laying the goal and a half. We have Blackwood for the Devils, Jones for San Jose. Now, if you like New Jersey, this is a weird stat here. If you like New Jersey in this matchup here, they are 10, 10, and 10 at home. 10 wins, 10 losses, 10 overtime losses. I don't know why I find that so funny, but anyway, they are 10, 10, and 10 at home. They rank in the bottom 10 in scoring, bottom 3 in goals allowed. Meanwhile, the Sharks on the other side, 4-2 straight up in their last 6. They actually rank 12th in the NHL in shots allowed on average per game. Now, San Jose, 18 and 11 to the under when traveling. Devils 4-3 to the under in their last 7. I'm going to lean San Jose, catching a little bit of plus money here on the road. Give me San Jose plus 105 and the under 6 goals in that game. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to the show. Got some, I don't know why, man, that 10, 10, and 10 thing cracked me up. It's weird. Just a really weird trend. But anyway, just want to take a quick time out and welcome you to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for, what day is it? Thursday's NHL action. Happy Thursday to you. Hopefully you guys are having a good week. The weekend is almost here. We're just one day away. And as a matter of fact, for some of you guys out there, maybe you'll end up getting the sniffles tomorrow. Maybe a little bender on the Thirsty Thursday. So if you're going to fall in that category, then the weekend is finally here for you. But anyway, guys, before we go ahead and move on, just got to quickly remind you once again to check me out on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage, where once again I do daily premium sports picks on that website, beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. We have a bunch of different memberships, tiers, and packages that we offer. One of our packages is called the Crowd Pleaser Teaser. We do 3 teasers a week in that package. We're currently 4-0 in our last 4 Crowd Pleaser teasers on that website. We're also 10-4 in our last 14 Crowd Pleaser teasers as well, if you're looking for a little bit larger sample size. And when it comes to our NBA tier, we have a nice NBA package that guarantees you 3 NBA picks per week. And our NBA tier package, we are currently 6-1 in our last 7 plays in that tier. So doing very good in that package. And like I said, we got a bunch of different memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to. We are currently over 1,100 members on that website. It is a great community. A lot of good handicappers over there. So check me out. Patreon.com/BrockPage. All right, next game. It is going to be the Penguins taking on the Maple Leafs. And that's a 7 o'clock Eastern puck drop in Toronto. The Leafs are minus 115, total 6.5. So a nickel fade of Toronto in the early wagering. They open $1.20 down the minus 115, total 6.5. 69% are leaning Pittsburgh on the road, 76% shaded toward the over. And right now the Penguins are minus 105 on the money line. Toronto plus 215 on the puck line. We have Anderson for the Leafs, Murray for the Pens. If you like Toronto in this game here, just keep in mind they've lost 3 out of their last 4 straight up. They're also, they were just victorious in 3 out of their last 9 as well. Really, really struggling on the puck line at home. Keep this in mind if you're looking to parlay a couple puck lines here. Toronto, just 9-21 against the spread on their home ice. So out of their 30 home games, they've covered the puck line in just 9 of them. Now Toronto ranks in the bottom 5 in goals allowed on average per game. Pittsburgh on the other side, top 10 in scoring, winners of their last 3 straight. They're also 7-3 straight up in their last 10. The Penguins rank in the top 5 in goals allowed on average per game. They're also in the top 3 in shots allowed on the road. They're giving up just 2.6 goals per contest. Now, the Penguins are 15-12 to the over when they travel. Toronto 2-0 to the over in their last couple of games. 36-25 to the over on the season. I'm going to lean toward another underdog. Give me Pittsburgh minus 105 and the over 6.5 in that contest. Next game, Canadiens, Caps, 7 o'clock, Washington. The Capitals are minus 195, total 6.5. Now, we did see movement on both the side and the total in this game here. We saw a 10-cent move toward the Capitals and movement upward on the total. Caps open $1.85 up to minus 195. Total open 6 flat up to 6.5. 66% are leaning Washington, 75% on the over. Right now, the Canadiens are plus 170 on the money line. Washington plus $1.25, laying the goal and a half. We have Ilya Samsonov for Washington, Carey Price for the Canadiens. Samsonov, 16-4-1 on the year, 238 goals against, 917 save percentage. Washington, 16-9-4 in the Capital, top 3 in scoring. Alex Ovechkin, 40 goals on the year, 57 total points. Jake Verana, 23 goals, 26 assists. And TJ Oshie, 24 goals, 20 assists for him. We're looking at a Washington team who's currently in second place in the Metropolitan Division, 1 point back of Pittsburgh for the division lead. Now, Washington, they rank in the top 10 in shots allowed, top 10 in home scoring. The Canadiens, on the other side, losers of their last 5 straight. Gallagher's listed as questionable for tonight's action. They're also in the bottom 10 in road shots allowed, currently in the 13th spot in the Eastern Conference at just 62 total points on the year. Now, Montreal is 2-0 to the over in their last couple of games, 16-13 to the over when they travel. Washington, on the other side, 5-2-2 to the over in their last 9, just 2 unders in their last 9 games. They're also 21-8 to the over on their home ice. Pretty square play here. Give me Washington minus 1.5 and the over 6.5 in that contest. Next game, Flyers, Blue Jackets, 7 o'clock, Columbus. The Blue Jackets are minus 125, totals 5.5. 10-cent move toward Columbus. They open $1.15 up to minus 125, totals 5.5. 67% of the consensus are leaning toward Philadelphia, 83% shaded toward the over. Right now, the Flyers are plus 105 on the money line. CBJ plus $2 on the puck line. Elvis Merzlikins for Columbus. Carter Hart for the Flyers. Hart's 18-12-1 on the year, 254 goals against, 908 save percentage. Philly, winners of 6 out of their last 9. They rank in the top 10 in scoring on average per game, first in shots allowed. Travis Konechny, 20 goals, 31 assists, 51 total points. Sean Couturier, 35 assists, 53 total points. Couturier is plus 20 when he is on the ice. Of course, James Van Riemsdyk, 18 points on the year. 18 goals on the year, 20 assists for JVR. We're looking at a Philly squad who's in 5th place right now in the Eastern Conference, just 6 points back of Washington in the conference. So just keep that in mind. Now, Columbus really struggling as of late, winless in their last 6 games. They scored just 10 goals in those 6. They rank in the bottom 3 in scoring. They're averaging just 2.5 goals per contest on their home ice. No real surprise here. 6 out of Columbus's last 8 stayed under the number. I'm going to lean toward another dog. Give me Philadelphia plus 105 and the under 5.5 in that game. Next contest, Jets, Senators, 7:30 Ottawa. The Jets are minus 135, total 6.5, 10-cent move toward Winnipeg. They open $1.25 up to minus 135, total 6.5. 79% are leaning Winnipeg, 68% on the over. Ottawa's plus $1.15 on the money line. Winnipeg plus $1.80 on the puck line. We have Brossoit for Winnipeg, Hogberg for Ottawa. Winnipeg's 5-2 straight up in their last 7. 20-8 against the spread when traveling. They also rank in the top 10 in road scoring. The Senators, on the other side, bottom 3 in goals allowed, bottom 3 in shots allowed. We're looking at an Ottawa team who is 2-0-1 to the over in their last 3. I'm going to lean Winnipeg minus 135 and the over 6.5 in that contest. Next game, Coyotes, Blues, 8 o'clock, St. Louis. The Blues are minus 175, total 5.5, 10-cent fade of St. Louis. They open $1.85 down to minus 175, totals 5.5. 64% are leaning St. Louis, 72% on the over. The Coyotes are plus $1.55 on the money line. St. Louis plus $1.55 on the puck line. Binnington for the Blues, Ranta for the Coyotes. St. Louis, losers of 5 out of their last 6. They've also won just 2 out of their last 9 straight up. They rank in the bottom 10 in offensive shots, and they've successfully covered the puck line in just 13 out of 30 home games. Arizona, on the other side, winners of 2 out of their last 3 themselves. They are 20-13 against the spread when they travel. They rank in the top 10 in the NHL in road goals allowed. They're giving up just 2.7 goals per contest at any location. Arizona 6-0-1 to the under in their last 7. 22-11 to the under when they travel. Meanwhile, St. Louis, 4 out of their last 6 stayed under the total themselves. Give me the Coyotes plus 1.5 and the under 5.5 in that game.